समः शत्रौ च मित्रे च तथा मानापमानयोः शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु समः सङ्गविवर्जितः.
The same to Shatru and Mitra, to enemy and friend, Shita and Ushna, heat and cold, Sukha, Dukkha, joy and sorrow, Mana, Apamana, honor and dishonor. So he is giving the pairs of opposites at various levels. With reference to the world, he says Shatru and Mitra. Shatru is one who is harmful to you, Mitra is one who caters to you. So the external world consists of people with different vasanas, different gunas, different traits. When you understand that these are the traits that a person has and make an assessment of people, that doesn't bother you. What bothers you, what agitates you is when you have no assessment whatsoever of people around you, and therefore you have unreasonable expectations. You expect a vicious person to be good natured. You expect an angry person to be mild and gentle. You expect a gentle person to be aggressive. You expect an intelligent person to be dumb and a dumb person to be intelligent. And it is this complete lack of assessment that gives rise to unreasonable expectations, and the frustration that follows is unbearable. So what he's saying here is, a Bhakta is one who understands the world as it is. And when he understands the world as it is, there are no unreasonable expectations, there is no unnecessary frustration in life. He remains in a state of sama. You might wonder, how can we be same, alike to a terrorist and to my best friend? What he means is, see, just as, go back to your own experience where you see the oneness, equality. An animal lover, when he views animals, he sees a pup, extremely loving, extremely playful, a joy to be with. He sees a deer, inaccessible. At the moment you make the slightest movement, the deer runs for its life. He sees a pig, sloth, dirty creature. He sees a panther, dangerous animal. He sees, what is it called, an anaconda, a huge snake, which is very poisonous, kills you. But an animal lover's feeling for all these animals is the same, is it not? Then what is different? The difference is his conduct with all these different kinds of animals is different. His conduct with them depends on the nature of the creature and not on his love for them. And that is a very important lesson for all of us. There is no reason to hate a terrorist, but you don't go and embrace a terrorist. There is no reason to feel any extra love for a gentle friend. That is how you achieve this sama. When you separate the person from the gunas, separate the individual from the qualities. The individual in the terrorist is the same as the individual in the friend. The difference is only in the qualities. So when you understand that, your conduct with all the different people is different, but your feeling towards all of them is the same. This is the main message that Krishna is trying to tell Arjuna. Arjuna sees Duryodhana and all the Kauravas and is overcome with bitterness and hatred for all the evil that they have done. And when you feel this hatred and bitterness, you become incapacitated to act just as Arjuna was incapacitated. So you need to rise above the hatred. He looks at his own guru, Dronacharya. He sees Bhishma, his ancestor, divine soul who had given up the kingdom for which they were fighting, and he says, I can't kill these people. Krishna says, give up your personal view. View them as individuals with certain qualities. And just do your karyam karma, do your obligatory duty. Don't get involved, don't identify with their gunas. And this is the thing he says, a bhakta is one who is free from that. Shita and Ushna are changes at the body level. Heat and cold come to you from the world. If you identify with it, you feel bad. If you detach yourself from it, even in the midst of boiling heat discomfort, you are all right. It's just a matter of mental adjustment. See, it's like this. Suppose I were to tell you to hold this in your hand for 5 minutes. Would you be able to do it? Yes. I ask you to hold it for 5 hours. What happens? You feel the strain. You feel like putting it down. I ask you to hold it for 5 days. I don't think you'll be able to do it. Similarly, the pairs of opposites that come to you, whether it is heat or cold, or joy or sorrow, or honor or dishonor, when it comes to you, you experience it and let go. Nothing happens. The worst of things you're able to meet with. Like a very hot object, if you were to just put it on your hand and lift it, anyone will be able to take it. It won't burn your skin, you won't feel it, you'll just feel the heat, that's it. There's no discomfort. But the moment it's there for a certain length of time, that's when it starts getting to you. The problem with us is, it's not the pairs of opposites in the world, it's the fact that we cling on to them. When joy comes, you hang on to it. Oh, that's pleasant. But when sorrow comes, you hang on to that. And that is what becomes unbearable. This is the difference between a child and an adult. An adult grieves over the past, meaning you just cling on to whatever experience comes to you. And therefore it becomes burdensome. But a child, haven't you seen a child? When you scold it, it cries. Or when it's unhappy, it cries. But in and through the tears, you give it something that it likes, it smiles, it laughs. The tears are still coming down its cheek, but it's laughing. So moment to moment it changes. The child moves from experience to experience without any, hangover effect. It's the hangover that kills you. So what he's saying is, let go. Similarly, mana, apamana. Why are you doing all this? Now, you can let go of this only when you have a purpose in life, when you have a mission in life, when you have a goal in life. The problem is none of us seem to have any purpose, any mission, no goal in life. And that goal, the higher it is, the more unselfish it is, the more it inspires you, and to that extent you become free from these affectations at the lower level. Quality number 28. Sangha vivarjitaha, detached from the world. Because, now see, you can only detach from something when you attach yourself to something higher. It's like when you're climbing up a ladder, only when the one foot is firmly established on the higher rung can you let go of the lower rung. Before the foot is established in the higher rung, if you let go of the lower, you come crashing down. Similarly in life, detachment is not possible without attachment to something higher. So a bhakta is one who is attached to God and therefore he is totally free. Vivarjita means completely free, completely detached from the world. So therefore, you need to first of all understand the evil of attachment. What is attachment, first of all? Attachment is complete selfishness.